Welcome back,
Whoop.
everybody, to yet again another Getting to Know the Artist. I am your host, Wiggles, and we are here today with none other than Dmize. What
Yo,
is
yo.
going on? How is your night going? How was your day? I know the day was beautiful. We went to, it wasn't even a state park, it was like a sculptured park known in Ohio, and it was our first time there, but it was pretty dope. All kinds of cool sculptures and whatnot.
Dope. That's awesome. I actually, as far as like today, I pretty much took a nap all day. I had some like work stuff, but I was out yesterday. Spent all day in Cincinnati yesterday. As a matter of fact, that was pretty dope. That was my first time like really hanging out down there. Never ever been like I've driven through there to Cincinnati, but now I could say I actually got to hang out there and do a few things. So went to a barcade. You ever been to a barcade? Those things are dope. Can you hear me? You went blank again. I can't hear you. Can't hear you. You went blank again. I can't hear you. Can you hear me? I can't hear you at all, butter.
Okay, can you hear me now?
Now I can.
Okay, so my mic just done exactly what it freaking done a minute ago, and that's like no whammies. I don't understand why it's doing that. I don't know how good this quality is. I can talk pretty loud. Am
I
I
can
clear?
hear you. You sound good.
Yeah.
You
Um,
sound good. Like when whatever it was, like it was like you like were muted for a second.
No, yeah, my mic, I don't know why it's doing it, but it's not wanting to function right. So I guess we're gonna just try this. Hopefully, I can be loud enough. I have a pretty loud voice, and it's loud and clear on your end. As long as you can hear me, then
Yeah, I can hear you now.
we can still get it. I'm sorry, folks. Weird beginning at this. If you come to watch it, please don't blame him and don't stop watching. Just get through the hiccup. I hope you fast forward and got here or whatever. Um, well, without further ado, let's just jump right in, man. Let's start with what is your name? Where was you born and raised, and where do you currently live now?
All right, so my name's Dmize. I'm originally from Santa Fe, New Mexico, and now I live here in Columbus, Ohio, with my girlfriend.
Oh, okay, then that park I was talking about. Have you heard of it's called a Pyramid Hill Sculptures and Museum. It's like in Hamilton, Ohio. I don't know. I guess that's a little bit away from Columbus.
No,
It
I do not know about that. I've never heard of it.
all right. Um okay, so you said you're originally from like around New Mexico and you currently now live in Columbus, correct?
Correct, correct, correct.
And what made you move, or did you move as a kid, or how long have you been in Columbus?
I've been in Columbus for about 3 years now, 4 years, going on fourth year. And just life changes. Just wanted to kind of get away from a bunch of the bullshit that was out there. So I came here. Met a really nice girl, and that's where I'm at. So
Yeah, yeah, absolutely. Um, okay, so the next question, I haven't got to ask this one in a while because I really haven't interviewed Juggalo artist. It's three part. Are you a Juggalo? If so, how long have you been down, or when did you discover yourself? And do you consider yourself a Juggalo rapper? Some people see a box, some people don't see a box. If you got a thought on that, or Juggalo singer or artist for that matter, maybe not.
for sure, for sure. So first off, whoop whoop, motherfucker. Yes, I am a juggalo. I've been down with clowns since fucking like '94. First song I ever heard was "Is That You" from the Ringmaster, and ever since then I've been hooked. So like this was like back in the day on like cassette. CDs were barely starting to be a thing, you know. So
Right.
um, that was like, you know, back in the '90s. I'm actually fucking 42. I turned 43 this year, so I'm an old head, if you will.
Yeah.
Um, but as far as like my music and stuff, no, I don't consider myself a juggalo rapper. I for the longest time uh, believed that like you shouldn't say juggalo in your music unless you were like on psychopathic, and just because like I felt like it was like some nut right and shit. But that's kind of changed over like my opinion over the year a little bit, but um or over the years I should say. But overall it's just like I don't know, it's just evolved into something different now. So it's not like the same as far as like what juggalo rapping was back in the day compared to what it is now. Like you take, you know, like there's great juggalo artists out there like Clockworky,
Yeah,
you know,
bruh.
shit like
If
that. That's
anybody
like
was a
really
juggalo
good.
rapper, and I don't even know if they consider themselves that, like, I will get them on this show one of these days. I've talked to them about it. But like I don't know if they really like consider themselves that niche, or if they try not to like, I guess label themselves in one category.
I don't know. I don't know how I don't know how I would label them outside of juggalo rappers, just because they coin themselves as real juggalo music. You know what I mean? So that to me is kind of like saying I'm a juggalo rapper, but they're like fresh at it. You know what I mean? Like their shit's not stale. Like so, I mean, like because of people like them is why my opinion has changed, and I've given other cats a chance to kind of, you know, show that, but overall it's like um the horrorcore genre in general. You know, a lot of the hack 'em stab 'em stuff. It's pretty much just everything. So like I always like when I was younger, I felt that it was like you weren't creative enough to come up with something outside of saying whoop whoop, I'm a juggalo. Like,
Right.
you know what I mean? So that's where I was. So I mean, my mind state has shifted pretty much 180 on that. So,
Fair
but
enough. Colin Anubis. I'm guessing they like Clockworky too. Said, "What up, y'all too? Love
what up, Colin?
horror, make heartbreak and scary music." Uh, Colin, we're here with Demise and we're doing an artist interview. Thanks for stopping in. Thanks for, putting some comments in the chat. Hang out, get to know him, ask some questions. You guys are more than welcome to put your own question. He accidentally dropped down, but he'll come back up. We'll figure it out. And you're more than welcome to ask your own questions, and I'll try to get him up there to ask him as best as possible.
My fault, man. I was trying to read this chat
And
and
that's
accidentally
why I
hit
step off
backwards.
my mic, my credibility of being a good podcast. Now it's just me screaming at my shit. Uh, you're good. Death reacts in the chat.
It's for that horror for.
Oh yeah, yeah, hell yeah. Um, okay, bet. But you gave me a solid answer. You yourself don't consider yourself a juggalo rapper or whatever. You're clearly a jug though, and an OG at that, an old school old head. So that's what's up. Next question. What inspired you to start making music? What was the switch that made you say, I think I can do this and I want to take it seriously? And how old was you?
Like honestly, as far as like being a rapper, man, shit, probably around the same time like I had discovered ICP was around the time I started like this is cool. You know, I wasn't like directly like starting to write shit and put shit down, but I've been going hard since I was like 14, 15 years old. I used to get like uh, 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 tape cassette player on one thing that was playing loud, and then I had this other one that had a built-in mic because they used to have built-in mic cassette players, so like you could like record things around you as like you're out in public or whatever, you know. But like I would just put them together and take my piece of paper and wrap in between it. Um, But like as far as like I mean that's the way that I used to do it way back in the day. But what inspired me, man, it was just rap itself. I was a huge rap fan as far as things were back then. I mean, because uh, back in the day, early '90s and stuff. I mean, there was like a lot of dope shit that was going on out there. I thought that was fresh. Like there was like Naughty by Nature, Onyx. Uh, DMX was kind of like stepping on the scene. Tupac was out there, and like I mean, DMX later
Yeah,
on, but
heavy
it
hitters.
overall, just I would say that hip hop in general is what inspired me to start rapping. So like, I don't know, man. Like the first rap album I ever heard, honestly, Dr. Dre's The Chronic. I was like 6, 7 years old when that album came out, and just a couple years later, I was already starting to like want to be in it. You know what I mean? So,
Yeah, yeah, absolutely. No, I get it. Where the
old
heck?
head.
Yeah. No, I lost my spot. That's my old head hidden in. I'm not quite as old as you. I'm 33. I'll be 34 this year. Well, this May coming up or whatever. Uh, I've been down since 2001. I was like 12, I think then. My cousin Lindsay came to stay with us, and he had his hair spider braided, and he was wearing like a Great Malenko jersey. And me and my friends were like, "What in the fuck?" Like we were just awed by it. And then we followed him around like a fucking puppy, bro. Like after that, it was like, "What? What?" And then, the rest was history. So,
Yeah, yeah. Oh, one man, fucking. I was at that. I was at that gathering. That was the third annual in Peoria.
see, I wasn't even remotely thinking about gathering at that age. Like, what? That's awesome. Fucking
Yeah,
family.
yeah. That's how long ago that was, man. Like that shit was dope. The gathering of '01. I think. Yeah, that was at the Peoria Civic Center in Illinois. That shit was fucking ultra lit. Fucking, we caught the Greyhound bus. We rode that shit from New Mexico all the way to fucking Illinois. Um, we got to Peoria and fucking where they dropped us off in the bus station. We walked from that bus station like 6.5 miles to where the Gathering Convention Center is, just so we can start hanging out. It was wild, man. It was a fucking fun adventure.
Fuck yeah. Real quick, I don't know if you're still in here, TZ. I love you. Shout out to TZ's family and shit. Whoop whoop.
Family, familia.
Um, okay, who do you look up to then in the music industry? And that can be like past or current, and like mainstream or underground.
So like look up to
Mm,
geez. There's a lot of people that like I guess you could say that like kind of had like a model to like look up to, uh, but I always kind of wanted to like be the guy that always blazed my own path. So I mean, I guess you could say it's more of a center of influence type thing. So, but the thing
yeah.
the thing is with music is like I love music so much that like I grew up playing instruments. Like I was in band and shit. Like I taught myself how to play the piano. Um, like from like the music perspective, like I have like a range of influence from like 1920s roaring theme music, like the 1920s music to fucking death metal with like everything in between. You know what I mean? So it's like there's like
That's a
so
very
much different
broad.
shit that yeah,
Yeah.
there's like a broad horizon of things. But like I guess like if there's like someone that I like look up to as far as like what they've built in the empire, that's definitely Uncle Joey and Uncle Joe, ICP. Just because what they've done from ground nothing and have absolutely no backing whatsoever, and they've basically built an empire that's legendary. So that I give them their flowers all the time. You know what I mean? Like
Absolutely, absolutely. I mean, the solo independent, like they made it themselves with no help. Like I mean, well,
correct.
guess technically by us, but yeah. Otis, whoop whoop,
Whoop
what's
whoop,
up?
juggalo.
Hell yeah. Okay. The fun question. Are there any current projects in the works? So anything you're working on, any songs, any CDs, any tours, any one-off shows, any, well, what's going on for you? Are you kind of just chilling, writing down some shit? Or...
So it's kind of a mix of all the above. It's I never like music is a thing that like to be a serious artist you have to do certain things and it just go with the flow of it. So I'm always writing things. So I definitely have new stuff in the works. I got some. I got actually a song here that I was working on the chorus. I was editing it and just trying to make that be a little bit more fresh. But um, I have like stuff that like I'm not sure if I want to release that I like record or like I'll put stuff out that I'm like this is fire. Let's try and put this out. You know, this is just my own opinion, and I
Yeah.
look for others, you know, to validate that I guess. But um,
Have
as
you?
far as that goes, you know, it's yeah, definitely out there. But music wise, I also am a show promoter, so like uh I got a show coming up here March 14th. I'm not directly performing, but I put the thing together, and it's with the Triple MFD and Danny Diablo here in Columbus.
Uh,
Uh,
yeah.
so that's got a bunch of dope local cats on it. It's gonna have like Exo Reckless. It's gonna have Evil Cook from the Spy Media on it. It's gonna have
The shit.
Rev Finesse. It's got uh, Blazy Boys. You know, it's
And when
dope. It's got dope. It's gonna be fresh. Of course Triple MFD is Scum and Insane Poetry, LSP. And I've done business with them for going on 20 some years, I guess, almost 20 some years. I mean, I've done business with those guys for a while. It's been a
when
while.
when is that show?
It is March 14th at
March.
Classics Victories. It's 18 plus. Um, So 21 obviously gets to drink. 18 though, however, they have some rule there that if you're 18, you pay $5 extra at the door
Oh,
just to deal with you. So just so you're aware of that.
right, right. That's like
It's a service fee to deal with your minor ass, I guess.
you're in charge. You think you're grown, you ain't fucking grown yet.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. And then like I don't know, and then after that, I have a show that was rescheduled from, it was actually supposed to be yesterday in Louisville, but that was rescheduled to April 10th, and that'll be in Louisville. And that's with the Dumpster Babies and Yami. Uh, uh, I know you guys know Yami, Midnight and Yami.
Theater, baby. I'm
Yeah,
gonna say Louisville or Louisville, Louisville. I don't. I mess up saying.
Louisville,
Yes, is
Louisville.
honestly, it's not too far. Like Columbus and I'll say it just to fuck somebody up. Louisville
I'll
is,
say it like that too. I say shit all the time to fuck
you
people up all
know,
the time.
they're like the same distance, but like you can stay in Indiana and travel down so far or whatever, you know what I'm saying? Versus going to Columbus, you pretty much cross the state line and then travel through and then get over there or whatever. But that one would be interesting. I don't know if you said it was supposed to happen like yesterday or like today. Like it,
No, it was supposed to happen yesterday, and it got rescheduled to April 10th. And that's going to be
April.
in Louisville at like some theater. There's a flyer on it. I haven't shared it to my page yet, which I need to because I'm lacking. So just straight up shouting on that out right now, though. But if you go to like the Dumpster Babies page, you'll see that the rescheduled show April 10th. Or of course, just check out my page here after this interview because I'll
Yeah.
post it up if I'm
I'm
lacking.
gonna have to
But
look up that date and see like what day it falls on. Do you know if it's like a weekend day or?
that's a Friday.
Mm, yeah, that'd be kind of cool to catch. But with this new job, I mean, I've kind of recent in the last 4 months, I've had this job or whatever, got a new job, and they're being cool about Juggalo, Ohio, because I've been telling them like freaking 2 months ahead, like I'm going to this day, and if you don't schedule me off, I'm calling in. So it, it is what it
You
is.
tell them how it is, and they're like, "All right,
I took
all
that.
right,
The boss is all right. It's
yeah."
but yeah, I don't want to like burn that job or whatever.
No, no, never burn your job. Always be upfront as much as possible with your
Right,
peoples. You know what I mean? Like the only way that you want to burn a job like that is like if you don't give a shit. Like if you're telling your boss what's going on and you're trying to be communicative and you were in advance about it, then your boss should respect it and definitely go for it because you were in advance about it. You did the right thing. But
right,
however, if the boss was like a complete fucking douchebag, ghosting them, then it's definitely understandable. But
right.
being
Save,
43-year-old
fuck
man,
that job for the gapping.
fuck
That's
that
what's
job. But
happening.
me being a 43-year-old man, I'm the type of guy where I'm always like, hey man, I don't want to see you on a downfall. So just make sure that before you do say fuck this job, you have something lined up. Even if you have a week gap or something, just make sure you got something lined up before you do actually say fuck this job because you don't want to fuck yourself. Because I honestly hate seeing ninjas fuck themselves, honestly. And
Yeah,
it happens a lot, especially
I,
gathering time.
I ain't quitting a job. Even well, it would depend. Yeah, like for the gathering type shit. Like especially if I told him like now, and I haven't said nothing yet to this job because I don't know where funds are at. I just don't. You know what I'm saying? You never know. So
Yep.
I get it, and I don't know that I
Yep.
would instantly quit for what I'm saying. It would suck not to go, but it is what it is. You got to be an adult at some
Yes,
point.
sir.
So yeah. At any rate, that was a lot of blabbing. My fault. That's cool though. So the next, well, we'll just move on. The next question is, what is your favorite song so far? Do you think that you have made that means something to you? It doesn't necessarily have to be your most famous or popular song, but a song that just means something to you personally or whatever.
Wow, shit. So there's actually a song that I actually made a while back, and I never put it out just simply because I honestly didn't like the way that the guy I was working with at the time redid the song because like I was trying to originally do it as like a solo song, and then all of a sudden he like threw his boy and himself on the song. So I was like, it's kind of rude because it was like a personal song. It's called Rebirth, and it's basically just talking about like basically you in life you go through all these different things where you climb, you fall, and every time that you fall, however, it's in your power to be able to try and dig yourself out of it and rebirth like a phoenix, or you're going to dwell in those ashes and those in the pit forever. So basically it's kind of like what the song was about, but it was kind of more of like I was like trying to be emotional about it because like it's it was just trying to tug at some heartstrings on it, you know what I mean? But like fucking people or the dude, he fucking just threw himself on it, and like I feel like his his verse, not bad or whatever, it just kind of ruined what I was trying to do for it because it was not the vision I had on it, especially since it was supposed to be the last song of my album at the time. So uh,
Yeah. Oh. Otis asked, "Where can I find your music?" You can find him on all platforms. Um,
So if you want to check me out, honestly, if you want to find all of my links, just do link tree and then / the real demise as it's spelled on the screen, DMIZE, and you should be able to find it. It's got a couple music videos up there that you can click on and check out, and then of course all the links to all the other shit that I got from SoundCloud to Spotify all the way to Reverb Nation. So
um, if I'm correct, I'm not 100% from that little icon. It's hard to see. I do believe Otis or Otis. I might be saying that wrong. Is part of a brother band. My homie Shay put me on to him at the gathering this year. Like, I mean, he's been known him for a minute. He's an artist too, and I'm gonna get him up here before it's all said and done. And like, I could have let him come up a million times, but he's like, "No, you ain't gonna cheat for me. I gotta have 3 official songs." Like, he wants to follow the rules type shit. But I've been knowing this man like for fucking 20 years now. But you know what I'm saying? At any rate, he told me about them at the gather, and he's like, "Man, these dudes are gonna be playing. We got to go catch their set." Da 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 da. Brotherhood X. Yep, right there.
Brotherhood X. All right.
I caught we caught some of their set. In fact, all of their set. Cause Shay's like, either way, I'm going and watching it. So you can go peep something, or And I'm like, well, fuck it. I'm here. Let's and they're pretty dope. Yeah, we
Hell,
the detonation stage this year. Yeah,
hell yeah, hell yeah.
it was set up how they set it up this year. To be real, kind of. Some of it, the walking through, like the camping, having to walk through the camps. So in that fence row, like to get back there to the what was that one called? The fucking God, now I'm drawing a blank on the stage names. The one that was down by where the pirate ship usually is. What did they call that?
That was the
Oh,
Lotus Field or some shit. I don't know what the fuck they're calling it. They
yeah.
changed. They changed the names. Like I'm surprised they actually like had a different location for each of the stages this year, just because like they usually have them in like one spot.
Right. Right.
They actually move them around. I was actually like, wow, they kind of changed things around. So
Speaking of, we need to get y'all on here. I don't know if you still need to talk to your brother or what, but hit me up. You're in the chat, so most definitely. Okay. Uh, Next question then. Realistically, and be sure to smash that like button if y'all could. Let me get a little promotion. It's a small gesture from you, a big favor to me and the YouTube algorithm. It shoots it out. It gets more people in here. It gets more people to watch him, get to know him. Do the damn thing. At any rate, real
no, smash that like button for Dreddy for real. Not even for me. Do it for Dreddy.
realistically, where do you see yourself in 5 years? What's your 5 year game plan? If I hit you up in 5 years and say, "Hey, man, what's up? What's new? What did you do? What are you hoping to tell me?" Is there more to gain? Is there a bigger reach? Or are you content where you are and you're just gonna enjoy being playing music?
So honestly, where I'm at, I would tell you honestly where I'm at right now. I've done everything as far as what I wanted to do in music so far, except for a world tour. I don't see myself doing a world tour in 5 years. I would love to do a world tour within the next 5 years. But however, as far as that goes, I'd be absolutely comfortable with not that happening. But it'd be dope for it too. So I will knock on some wood and speak it into existence that hopefully that happens and hopefully my people can come with me, my girl and shit. But as far as all that goes though, I'm a traveler, man. So like, and as like a person that's always like involved in music, I honestly see myself doing the same thing. So just doing shows, putting shows together, just living life and traveling and doing what I do. Because like I feel like where I'm at now is I love life and the pattern of life that I'm in right now. That this is the comfort zone that I had been looking for, and like I have people that love me. I have people that I care for. So as far as all that goes, I feel like I'm at that point where I'm content with what's
All right.
a person could be. But I guess music wise, definitely I would love to continue to grow and be more than what I have been over the course of my career, if you want to call it a career. But that's here or there.
Okay, so then what if not music, then what? What would you be doing? Do you have another hobby, another talent, another something that you're very passionate about that maybe some people don't know or
So as far as I mean, aside from music, I do art, other types of art. I do like some digital art. I do flyers and things like that for people. I draw. I make some type of art like that. It's actually been a minute since I've done any kind of drawing, but I need to get back into it. But I have always, tried to, stay creative because creativity is what keeps your mind loose and that's just what it is. But I would say that I like to be an artist of sorts. But honestly, my big focus right now is trying to better myself and my health.
yeah.
Just because. we're not built to, get healthier. So you got to do what you can to stay healthier. You know what I mean? So that's what I'm doing.
Mind, body, and soul.
Yes,
Yeah,
sir.
I get it. I absolutely get it. I am not the same person I was 10 years ago. That's for sure. Okay, so I just had it and lost it, and here it is. Have you played The Gathering and or been to, and if so, how many times on both the chords? And that could be
So
officially or unofficially. You could have a parking lot party, got on a stage or a side stage, or
so I've performed a gathering 5 times, twice officially, three unofficially. Um, the last time I performed officially was 2011 at Cave in Rock on second stage. And then the year before at the 10th annual, wait, no, 2010. Wait, one of them was 09. I don't think it was 09. It's one of the years. It was 2010 or 2011. I remember. I performed back to back years, but after that, I haven't performed as on an official stage again. I'd like to, of course, come back and do that, but I've done some side stage stuff since then. But most of my gathering stuff, I've been to shit. What is it? It's like now 25. I've been to, I think, like 17 of them, 18 of them. There's only been a handful of them that I've missed. Uh, but Yeah, my gathering now pretty much consists of selling my hot sauce. I don't know if you guys have seen my hot sauce. You probably have the 17th layer Hell's Pit hot sauce. Me and my
yeah.
boys, um, Spaz, Danky, Buzz, Jade, and Simon. We came together, collaborated, and we have this hot wing contest at the gathering. So that's pretty much what we've been
Dude,
on, I guess, if you will.
yeah, fuck yeah. I ain't fucking with it. I ain't burning my lips, but
It's
yeah.
not. It's good. It's just try it out. It's good. We
uh,
give free samples away, but we also have. But just so you're aware, we have more than that now. So like we have the hot sauce, so it's like a hot sauce, right? And then we have something called Juff sauce, and it's just like a taco sauce. We have the ring mustard. Yeah, you heard that right. The ring mustard. It's a habanero honey mustard. It's got
mm,
a little bit of heat to it, but it's really good. And then this year at the gathering, we're actually coming out with two new products. We're gonna have Super Ball's secret sauce, and that's a spicy garlic ranch. It's a ghost pepper garlic ranch, and then we're also gonna have Mr. Diamond's iced out hot honey or iced chili hot honey, and that one is a gold dusted habanero ghost hot honey. So it's
that's
gonna
right.
be
Fuck
dope.
your super balls for your pickle pizza.
Yes. Oh man, speaking of pickle pizza, that ring mustard shit, ring mustard all day on that pickle pizza. I am telling you right fucking now, that is fire, 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 fire.
Good shit. All right, what's a fantasy collab? If you could collab with anybody, dead or alive, you know what I'm saying? Just give us a few random like fantasy collabs. Who would you collab with?
So I'll give you my five. I actually have five here. DMX, Pac would have been dope. Um, Violet J. Um, actually, the other one would have been really dope is Ice T. I feel like Ice T at the time of his dope day, like back in the day, Ice T was fire.
Mhm.
And then the last one is uh, Method Man.
Ooh, okay, that's interesting. Um,
But
okay,
those are dream collabs. I mean, the only one I would really love to happen though, like, because obviously, I mean, I don't think Method Man would ever look my way and shit. But like, to be, I don't even think Jay would look my way. But to do a song with Jay, I think if we were able to like sit down and collaborate, like actually collaborate, I think his storytelling skills and my storytelling skills, I think we could come up with a pretty dope fucking song. So
yeah, hell yeah, that's what's up. Maybe put a word out to him like, look, I'm the
uh,
hot
it's it's
spice guy at the Gavin, motherfucker. Come on.
it's a matter of money.
Yeah.
I mean, they ain't doing shit for free. I mean, and definitely Violent J. You know, they're
Bye,
now
bye, my
they're now in the
favorite.
iconic status. They're no longer just like rappers. They're icons now. So you know, there's definitely a price tag on their shit. So
Yeah,
um,
they value
I
their
guess
time.
coming up with it is the deal. So
That's cool though. All right. Obviously you told us earlier that you're you're in your 40s. You've been around the block, you know what I'm saying? So
kicked
have
down
you
the block a couple times.
have you ever met anyone famous to you? And I like to answer this personally with the fact of obviously I've met the clowns. I've met Ouija a handful of times. At the gathering, you know better than I do because of how many you went to. You can just run into artists walking around the gathering and shit like that. But I like to also answer this with I have separately from a gathering or juggalo event met Polly Shore.
So, interesting fact about all this shit. Pauly Shore. Pauly Shore once performed at the Gathering, uh, and there's a video you can actually.
There's that one. I met him in Little Oak. It ain't little. It's a decent sized city,
Oh
Richmond,
man,
Indiana.
it was dope. He came out to homies and like fucking was ripping the bong on stage and shit. It was dope. But there's actually a video of it online, and it's yeah, I'm standing in front stage and he's telling some joke and about him being at the Playboy Mansion or some shit, and then he goes, "Watch, smell my fingers," and he sticks his fingers right underneath my nose, and so it's funny as part of the joke, but it was great. But anyways, I've met a lot of people as far as famous goes, and the thing is that like uh, I don't have like kind of like a idolatry, I guess, as far as like celebrities, like celebrity just because you're famous that doesn't like hold weight to me. So like to me, you're just another fucking person is the way I kind of look at it. But
Tell me
I've
your
met
asshole didn't pucker the first time you met Jay.
Uh, when I first met Jay, I was a little nervous, but that was just because of like the way I met him was a weird. But like I've already like I've worked for Jay and Joey, you know what I mean? So um like like I've worked for them like backstage gatherings and stuff like that. Um
I
uh,
had that fan, I don't know, that like shock or whatever, freeze, whatever you want to call it. The first time I seen them like VIP style, and then the first time I went to meet Ouija, I almost froze up and like and I had it on my phone typed just in case for that moment. And like I felt it happening, and I'm like, no, you gotta fucking do this, bro. You know, and
Right. But yeah, like my boy Mosh Pit Mike, you know Mosh Pit Mike from JCW, that's my boy. Like we done a lot of stuff. Like he was like I'm from the same area as him, you know what I mean? So like we hung out a lot, we did a lot of shit, we traveled together, we did a lot of things. But like I was at like his first JCW show and shit where he wrestled Madman Pondo. I worked that show. I helped put that show together. I was friends with the promoter of that show. So like I was doing like security and building the stage and shit. So like I met all them then, you know. So I mean, I would say that I kind of did have, you know, a little bit of a shock when I first met him. But mind you, this was like
it just a little
years
comfortable.
ago. So
Yeah.
like as far as it being so far ago, I mean, it just became like a thing. But like the value of celebrity, I don't really have like a value of celebrity. So like I've met hundreds of famous people. So like I've worked in the background acting and stuff like that. So I've been in like you know some shows and movies and stuff. I've had actors come sit down. Like you know who Luis Guzman is?
I feel like I've heard the name, but I'm not gonna
He-
sit here on
The
live
so
and
like
say no.
the newer Adams family. He's the one that plays Gomez.
Okay,
So,
yeah, yeah.
him. There's a TV show that they filmed out in Las Vegas, New Mexico, and they needed my car and my body in the distance for whatever film they were filming or part of the TV show they were doing. And since this was an all day production, they had to feed me lunch. So like lunchtime came around, and everyone breaks for lunch, and we're sitting there just chilling. He literally just comes down with his box of his food because like it's kind of like a buffet style shit. Yeah, I want this, I want that, you know. And like fucking, he comes and he sits down at our table and he just starts shooting the shit with us, you know. And it's like, um,
I, fuck, I'm just eating, boy.
yeah. So it's like, I mean, like it's just like, yeah, I'm just sitting here eating, you know. Like, what's up, man? Like, you know, like, oh, cool, like treating you good, obviously. Yeah, you know, just kind of just basic shit. So like,
All talk like, but I mean, listen. I don't. I think that way about bosses at work. Like out on the street, we're the same person. But there's some celebrities. It ain't even like celebrities because the term celebrity that's kind of weak. But I hold some people, I guess, just at a different level, and it's that aura, I guess, or like
yeah,
the
people definitely
respect.
have a good aura. I love the aura of people. Don't get me wrong,
Well,
but
it's
like,
some. I know, like when you meet some of your favorite actors or whatever, they end up being assholes. That they're not always humble or whatever. So I think that's what would determine, like, just generally my. But I fangirled on ICP the first time in Ouija, and there wasn't no just act cool. I don't know. That was like a real moment for me, after all the years. So,
yeah. First
but
time I met Ouija, shit. Fuck. The first time I met Ouija, I think I was doing business with him. Like I booked him for a show, and I brought them through, and like I had no choice but to like, hey, what's up, you know, and like,
right.
that motherfucker's been cool since, you know, like I have mad love for that guy. Like, just the shit that I've been through. Like he was like for the level that he is, he reached out to me to make sure I was okay when I had an event one time that happened in my life. And like that right there, that boy earned every single ounce of respect I can give anybody. So like Ouija and little Eric motherfucker, that dude's my boy. Like,
Yeah, fuck with him.
and then him and Kev Buck's dope as fuck too. I got mad love for Kev
Uh,
Buck too.
yeah, yeah, that's beautiful. Ouija's so fucking dope. People hate him, but people love him, and they're finally coming around too. Like I can talk about that man
I,
forever.
I know people that love him but hate his music, and it's like whatever. It's if you don't like it, you don't like it. Cool, whatever.
Right. As my homie Wicked Widget said, Ouija is the shit.
Yeah,
Uh,
Ouija dope.
all right. Next question. What's your favorite color?
Orange.
Orange. Okay. Mine's red, black, and purple in that order. Orange is a good one though. I like a burnt orange, not just every orange. I mean, it's
I like
not.
pretty much any orange. Dark
Yeah.
orange, bright orange,
Yeah.
fucking fluorescent orange. I like orange.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
then if I had to go with a follow up color, it'd probably be green.
Okay. Okay.
And of course that's just because green is you know
Yeah.
yeah.
Bet. Okay. What's your favorite domesticated and wild type animal?
Favorite domesticated animal is definitely a dog. I love dogs. Dogs are they're the best. We honestly don't deserve dogs at all as being human. They're unconditionally fucking awesome. Now,
Yeah.
as far as the wild animal shit, uh, are we talking like ancient?
I
So like,
mean,
man, I'll take you back. What's your favorite fucking dinosaur, motherfucker? um,
and
let's
why
see.
is it Brontosaurus? No.
Yeah. So, current modern animal that I really think is really awesome nowadays, or I would say that I've always thought were great. I have this thing where I really like um, Bengal white tigers, or I don't even think they're Bengals, the white tigers, you know. And then of course, um,
Get out
I
of
also have this thing for like pandas and red pandas and shit like that. So
get out of my head. Fucking dog. pit bulls specifically, but we also got like a husky wolf mix. Like we love dogs, and you're right. Humans don't deserve dogs because they are like forever like I don't know what's the word. I'm drawing that blank too, but like loving and loyal. Like you can smack your dog sadly and then call it and it's there. You know what I'm saying? Like that dog
Yeah.
will pretty much come back to you. I mean, after a while, I'd hope the motherfucker wouldn't. You know, if you're actually abusive like that to your pets, but
No,
like,
he definitely won't. I mean, after a while, if you're abusive, he won't. That's definitely guaranteed. He's gonna fight your ass. But
yeah, so that's for sure. And then dude, I've done 188 of them and you can fast forward to this question and I promise it's the same every time. White fucking tigers, bro, because they're not supposed to exist like and you're right. Bengals every 200 freaking like babies they'll have a albinoism if you will, tiger to create a real official white tiger. And they're beautiful, bro. They lure you in and then they'll kill you. They ain't playing around, dude. I fuck with tigers. I like big cats for
big
the
cats are dope, man.
golf dog.
Jaguars too. Jaguars too.
Huh? Yeah.
Jaguars.
Jaguar. See, yeah, freaking pumas, dude. Big cats aren't. It's crazy, bro. They, the whole ass tooth taking a chunk out of you, man. It's cool though. I fuck with it. Lions, but yeah, you know
This is a
that's
jaguar whistle from Chichen Itza,
oh
which is the big Mayan temple that you always see in Mexico. And like when you blow into it, it sounds like a
that's
jaguar call.
yeah. That's what's up. Um.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Let's see here. Being in the underground scene, how do you separate yourself from other artists or try to?
I would say I try to separate myself by being more than in the box. I try and do every different type of genre. I feel I could do every type of genre of rap.
Okay.
Um, I would see. I would say that I have a good storytelling. That's not just a simple hack and slash them. Like I could tell you an entire story throughout the entire song, like from one place to the other. Like carry it on and
Right.
like make it read like a chapter. And I feel there's a lot of people that can't do that because it is a skill to do it. Um, but I don't know. I would say what separates me from a lot of other artists is just that the fact that I try and approach every song differently. And as far as that goes, is like if I put together an album, like I'll try and like make the songs like intertwined to each other. I don't really want to try and have like a song where or have an album where like this song is completely different from this song. It's completely different from this song, and the album does not necessarily tell a story. So I want to try and tell a story with my album. So that's kind of like what I try and do. Um, and overall, I feel that as an artist, uh, I have kind of a drive that a lot of people don't. But mind you, I'm not like trying to say or trash on anybody. People have way better drives than me. There's people that are doing way better than me, and you know, I applaud you. Do what you got to do.
I mean, don't dog yourself too bad. It sounds like you got a full plate. You're also
but uh,
hosting
but
shows, doing other shit, and I mean,
it's definitely a full plate. Life is a full plate. So it's eat your eat healthy. You know what I mean? Like eat your plate healthily. Like don't overindulge in one thing because if you overindulge in one thing, what you forget over here on this side of the plate is going to eventually rot. That way, when you come back to it, it's going to poison
yeah.
you. It's sickening because you see what I'm saying? Like eat plate healthily.
Yep, yep, yep. Okay. What do you do if you hit a creative block?
If I hit a creative block, shit, I just honestly stop. for a while, and then I just kind of like let it play, if you will. So like if I'm like writing a song and like I hit a creative block, I'll just listen to it over and over and over again, just repeating different things in my head. And once I get something that starts kind of coming along, then it just starts flowing again like water. It's
Right. Yeah.
yeah.
Okay. What would you tell somebody thinking about getting into music right now?
What would I tell somebody thinking about getting into music right now? Like, if you are going to be in music, just know that like it's not something for the weak, because it doesn't just start with just your friends. Your friends, you're gonna have friends that are gonna support you. You're gonna have friends that won't support you. You're gonna have people that um, don't support you, like period, that you thought loved you, and you have to look past that because you have to remember that as an artist, your music is not everybody's cup of tea. And if your shit is not everybody's cup of tea, keep it moving. All right. So like, cool, you don't like my music, whatever. Like me as a person. So be try and be someone that's likable. I guess is the best thing to do. Because definitely you don't want to be on the wrong side of the fence for some shit when push comes to shove. But being someone likable is definitely a good trait. But at the same time, don't don't fall back on your own merit. Don't fall back on your own beliefs. Don't fall back on your own support. Like that's what you need to learn how to like be a rock for. You need to learn how to like be a rock on your own merit, because at the end of the day, it's only you. You know, because your friends could stop supporting you tomorrow if you did something bad. So like be someone likable.
Right. Right. I completely feel that, even though I'm not an artist, in this whole being a podcaster, if you want to call me that, or whatever, content creator, you know what I'm saying? People know my name. A lot of people, or at least my nickname, if you will. You know what I'm saying? But all those people aren't always in my videos or whatever, and that's okay. You know what I'm saying? You win some, you lose some, and just keep pushing, as you said, keep it flowing, and move on and find your people, or your people that want to hang out, or that are gonna be there supporting or listening, and so on and so forth.
Yes,
So
sir.
I completely understand. Uh, is there any albums that collabs or whatever that you have done that you would like to revisit, or, break down a song and maybe do it differently, or, anything like that?
I would say no. I don't feel that I've had any kind of songs that I've ever put together that I would break down and do differently. There's definitely, and this is the reason why, because there's songs that I've done for people, or collabs that I've done with people that they never put the song out. So I turn around and use that verse on something else. You know what I mean? So like, um, I would feel that I'm not lacking in that department, I guess, if you will. So I mean, but like at the same time, like a lot of these collabs are like things where like I was just like doing them for free at this point, and like or just like, hey, it's my birthday, I'll collab with you. Send me your song. That's what I used to do. I did reverse shit. Like, oh, hey, happy birthday to me for my birthday, which I'm giving out 10 collabs, 10 free collabs. Hit me up with your song. So like people would be like, bam, 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 hit me up with my shit. And then like some of those people wouldn't put things out. So I just turn around and, use it on other shit. But um, yeah,
That's
that's
clever, really, bro. That's some clever promotion.
but as far as all that goes, collab that I can tell you a collab that I would love to do again. I don't know if have you ever heard of Umo?
Yes, like Sagon.
Yeah, Sagan Humo. So I have a song with Sagan Humo in Spanish. It's called Tiburones, which means sharks, and it's
Is that on that Robocop? or
No, it's
RoboCop?
not. I don't know if
No.
it's on. No, it's not on Robocop. Robocop is him, Darby, and Devereaux.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
But no. If you go to my YouTube page, just type in Dmize and then Tiburones, you'll hear a song that I did with Saga and Umo. We actually performed it at the gathering when they came down here. Because Sagan had one slot, and then that whole shit with Skits Craven happened. They gave him the second slot, which
Right.
was dope
It
because
was
he
right
came all the way
before
from Spain,
Hey,
which is dope.
yeah. That's fucking Skits is such a bitch, man. What? But that's cool for them and you. That's what's up.
But yeah,
Um
I would love to do. I'm actually in the process of writing a new song in Spanish, and I am planning on having Sagan on it again or on the next song. But
I find music
it's
that
just in
I
the
can't
process.
understand incredible because like I can, even if I don't understand it, I can almost like make my own song out of it. Not that I'm like I take away from it, but like there's just something about different music, different language, different culture, like Scum with the German thing, and you
Question.
know, different artists that like really can nail it. So I fuck with that hard, even if I don't know what you're saying or I know what he's saying. I would probably listen to that song over and over just because it's different. It's not the same rhetoric or rhetoric. You know what I'm saying? And even if it is, it's different. It's different words. It's different sound. It's not, in
Yeah,
English.
it's a
So
different sound. It sounds different. Yeah. 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 Foreign music is a big influence on me. So like, and just being a person like that, I grew up in Spanish household, so I know how to like speak it. I can't like really conversate with you in Spanish.
yeah,
Like I could like pickpocket like a conversation with you, but I can't like have a full blown conversation with you. But I can understand what you're telling me. So
right.
as far as all that goes, though, just knowing that I can switch between the Spanish and this English thing, I kind of have this thirst for knowledge to learn other languages. So like. Uh, I'm really heavy into Rammstein. Rammstein is German. Scum's Russian, by the way. So Scum, because of Scum, I got into Russian music. So I was looking at Russian
Right.
rappers and shit.
Yeah, I don't know why I said German, but yeah.
There's a great horrorcore group out there. I don't know if you guys have ever heard of them. I think they're from the Ukraine, but they're called Sodoma and Gomorrah. Sodom and
Not
Gomorrah, fire, dope shit. Bush, and then Australia has some dope shit. MC Bush Pig, there's some dope fucking shit out there that's horrorcore in genre. And the thing is to look at it like in this manner is that like as far as horrorcore overseas, it's not like Juggalo influence at all. It's a horror influence. Like fucking, it's dope. So like I have an affinity to try and learn different languages from other artists because I want to understand what the fuck they're saying because what they're
right.
saying sounds fucking dope. So,
Have you done anything with Percy? Speaking of people overseas and different, like,
I
I
have
guess.
not done anything with Percy. We kind of have talked about something, but we haven't like officially like come to do anything together. So far I've done some shit with some people from overseas, though. Over the years, different producers, a couple different rappers. I don't know if you ever heard of MC Val.
I think, but again, I'm not the type to just like, yeah, I know,
So MC Val, you can look up MC Val. She's from Russia, and she is. Um, a person on a song that I have called Dismember. And then like I'm not sure if it's her dude or if another dude that she knew, but he calls himself Heaven. And they're like they're on my track and they're rapping in Russian. It's really dope. I want to work. I would say that my dream international collab. Let's just say this year, my dream international collab is Till Lindemann,
still in.
lead singer of Rammstein. That guy can even rap. I don't even know if you've ever heard of any of his rap shit.
No,
Filling him in,
no,
filling him in all the way, man. That dude is fucking musical
I'm being real
genius. He
with
can
you.
speak like
I
seven
probably
languages.
know like Do Host and one other song if I'm
Oh,
really.
bro, Rammstein has like fucking 30 years worth of shit, just like ICP, man.
Like, listen, I listen to collectively a lot of music, and unless it's something or someone that like I really like dove down the rabbit hole with, I might not even know the name of the song, but when it comes on, then I'm like, and I might even be able to start singing it, or you
Yeah,
know, or- but yeah, again, I'll just be real there. I respect, credit where credit's due. I hear
my
something,
dog.
it ain't even gotta be like my type of music. Like I don't fuck with country that much, or I don't listen to gospel or opera, or you know what I'm saying. There's shit I just it doesn't work for me. But if I see talent within it, the skill, the effort applied, I will at least say they're talented. It's just not my shit, you know.
Exactly, yeah. And that's the thing is like, uh, I won't be a hater and be like, turn this shit off like I used to be. But like, uh, uh, being an artist, like I had to learn how to appreciate music, um, so like even if it's not something that I full heartedly would listen to, or something that I would turn on, there's something to learn from it. I guess is the way to kind of take away from it. It's like it's a mind shift. Instead of being a hater, be something different, and it was something there. But I was just like you, like, blah blah blah, can't do it, like that's not my cup of tea. But
Right,
it's still not my cup of tea. But I'd be like, okay, maybe there's, like you said, some talent, but
right, right. A
I'm not.
sensitive thing maybe going on. It just for my ears, it's like you're punching your fish. No, nah, yeah, I
Yeah,
get
but I'm not gonna. I mean, like, if your shit sounds like horrible, like it's gonna be recorded like up your ass, like
it. Right.
running up the stairs with the mic in your ass, type line lyric shit, then yeah, I'm gonna fucking say some shit. But if you got quality produced music and you have it out, I'll listen to it just to at least give you at least a one play. But I'm not gonna sit there and
I
like if
give
it's a banger,
replay.
I'll slap it. I'll add it to a
Right.
playlist.
Yeah.
But like
I
I have shit from all over the world, and I actually have an opera or two song. I mean, it's just depending on what the fuck it is. So
right, right.
make something fire, make fire shit.
Yep, yep. Uh, my zen away from fucking horrorcore is like a reggae and bluegrass or some rock or classical rock or some shit. Otherwise, it's that wicked shit. No,
Yeah,
um, I'm
with
I'm
me,
well I'm well rounded nowadays.
yeah. But pretty much my go-to nowadays when it's not wicked shit has been Mexican music, so or cumbias is
Yep,
what it is, or reggaeton. Stuff like that is what I listen to. Honestly, outside of that, I'm honestly a big fan of the genre. Um, but like it's not all the same. A lot of people swears it sounds the same. It's like it does not sound the same.
right.
I have a whole entire playlist on my shit that you can listen to, and not one of them sounds the same. But
You didn't
uh,
listen without telling me you didn't listen. Damn it! No.
yeah, that's I guess like my weakness shit. But I like to I like music that makes you feel good, that makes you want to dance. So like um, uh,
Yes. Feel
that's
good.
that's that's me. You know what I mean? So like
I'm
I
with
go
it.
for the shit that goes for that, because like I mean, there's music. I mean, the wicked shit. The wicked shit's obviously always its thing, but like um the wicked shit, I feel like
Wicked
is like that
shit's like
point.
your therapy, your counseling.
Yes,
It keeps
yes,
your mind grounded from doing crazy shit. And
yes,
it's like you actually feel good. The counseling worked. Now I need to listen to something else.
yeah,
I feel it. Okay.
yeah.
We're right just past an hour. Again, I want to say thank you for your time. Time is something you can never get back, and I appreciate you giving me your time. I have just a few more straightforward questions, and then I have
Sure.
what I like to call the game questions. It's just an assortment of like either or. You choose out of multiple choice, yada yada, and
Gotcha.
that usually takes roughly about 10 minutes, and then I got like a random and three fill in the blanks, and then we usually wrap it up with an outro. So
So,
if that works for you, works for me.
yeah.
And yeah, thank you. Um, okay, so one of the next questions is, do you have any siblings, and if so, how many, and did and do they support your music?
I have three brothers. One is unfortunately no longer with us. One of them does support my music, but uh, we're not like I guess close as far as like the distance anymore. And then I recently discovered because I'm a bastard son. I don't know who my dad is. I know who he is, but I've never like officially met him. Uh,
I
but as far as that goes, I realized that like or came to discover that like he had kids with other women and shit, and like fucking I have discovered I have a couple sisters and a couple brothers. I've gotten to know my sisters a little bit and like traveled with one of them and done some stuff, and um, it's pretty cool. So
hell yeah.
from what I understand, I have like 10 siblings.
Bro,
So
I got 13. My dad was a hoe too, and wasn't there. So I relate, man. I feel it. And sadly, hanging in my window is my brother Shane's ashes. So I've had one of them too. Actually, I've had two of them. I had a sister that passed away too. But
my condolences, brother.
no, you too. So I get it. And I ask that question generally because some people feel that their siblings or their parents, their aunts, their direct family should be obligated almost to like support you musically or whatever, and other people don't necessarily think that. I'm kind of I feel like the ones that we know the most, the closest to us, they're not obligated to play my music all the time or watch all.
Nobody is obligated to
Listen,
play
hear
it.
me out though, but like when they do, you know what I'm saying? When they genuinely do it on their own and support you, that's like the best shit ever. That's untouched. That's like a day one fan, you know what I'm saying? Like if they just come up and start bumping your shit and you know what I'm saying? Like that fill in, I'm sure, is untouchable. But I don't feel like, they're obligated to because they've been there, you know what I'm saying? Your whole, before you may have even thought you were doing music, or and it just be bogus of you to get all mad or bent because they ain't, fucking with your shit, or you know what I'm saying? Same
Yeah,
thing goes for me, even just being a digital creator or whatever. So
exactly. Yeah. Again, you may not be everybody's cup of tea, and your own family is not obligated to support you. And you got to look at it in the fact, in the sense that nobody's obligated to support you.
right, right.
Like
and
that's why I was talking about being a likable person. We'll try
and
to be at least.
those people are gonna be your first views, truly. You know what I'm saying? They
Yeah,
might check it out, and they'll start that analytic algorithm for you on platforms or something. But you know what I'm saying? It might not be their cup of, whatever. But they at least
exactly.
check you out, and they're still your brother. They're still your homie, your friend. Don't fuck that up just because you think you're the next. I don't know who. Insert blank superstar here.
Yeah.
Um, so hell yeah. Okay. The next question is: did the skill come natural, or did you have to practice and learn? And what I mean by that is they say some people are born with a given talent, and other people have to go to school, train, practice, whatever, but then they come equally competitive or whatever in that subject or that, field or whatever. Do you think it was more of a natural thing or a learning curve?
I would say there's both. For me, naturally, I've always been an artist and creative, so I've always naturally put things together, creatively did things. But at the same time, like without training or learning how to do things, you don't learn how to exactly do what you're supposed to do. So, like, uh, definitely, there's a natural element to it, but at the same time, you have to be able to practice and do the right thing, or learn how to do something to where you're able to put it down without having fuck up. So like when you're recording, I mean, when you record a song, if you take your shit seriously, you're gonna probably do like 30, 40 takes in like one verse. You know what I mean? Because you want to have that right. Because if you don't, then you're gonna have something that's gonna be either lost in translation, or people don't understand it because you're slurring, or you said something completely different than what you intended to, and it doesn't sound right. So I mean, there's certain things that are out there, but it's definitely practice and be repetitive with it, but at the same time, like, be open to not making it just one thing. Like, do
Right.
different things. Like, so like I said, like I feel like I could do different genres and stuff. And I think that if you were to actually go listen to my library of music, you'd be like, okay, yeah, he can do different genres. And I do have a lot of horrorcore stuff, but I also have like a lot of like party stuff. I have like kind of like the like chill vibe stuff. I have, like, sunshine vacation songs, so like it's
Right.
it's 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 a wide variety of things, and it's just um, just trying to, instead of just be one thing, be be true to, I guess, the music. So like,
Right. Be, I guess, open or available. I think any artist that truly cares about their craft is always, practicing and upkeeping, if you will, trying to learn the new thing, get a new edge, rather that's, vocally, working on stage present or, whatever. There's always something maybe you could try to improve or, do better, switch up, as you said, maybe kind of just be diverse, I guess, for lack of better words or whatever, to different types of things. So no, that's a solid answer. The next one is kind of like two part two. It's kind of worded weird, but it works. I keep saying I'm gonna change it, and I haven't this long, so it probably stay. But at any rate, it goes as follows: Who or what inspired slash came up with your stage name and your logo? If you got a logo that is identifiably yours, rather it's on a hat, a shirt, a window decal or whatever, if you do in fact have one, how did you come up with that, who made it, yada yada, and then your stage name there, how did you come up with that and such, and yeah.
Gotcha. Okay, so like, as far as the logos and stuff go, I've had various logos throughout the years because, like, again, I've been doing this for a while. It's just like, if you notice, like ICP has different logos, right? So it's always been a different thing. But a lot of my early logos, I had done myself, or I had done by a guy called Fatal Graphics. I don't even know if he's still doing business at all. I haven't heard from that dude in years. But anyways, as far as that goes, um, those who I'd say are probably the more recognizable logos that I have is the ones from him. But as far as the name, how it came up, again, it was from art crime back in the day. So like, it came up because I wrote it on the wall, Demise. And then, but the whole thing is that it was me, my brother, and my other homie, and we each had a name that began with a D. So I was Demise, my brother was Desire, and then the other guy, he went by Despise, and we kind of had this thing like a little crew, and we called ourselves 3DK, and that's where that was. And I at one point had so much crime under me as far as I guess the name because I was hitting city left and right with my name. They actually put out a price tag in the newspaper for me. So I kind of went from doing the art crime, kind of grew up a little bit, I guess, if you will, and started just like trying to be a rapper instead. And that's when I took the name from doing that and started writing music. But back in the day, um, it wasn't when I started doing music, it was interesting, I guess, to say nonetheless, because uh, you probably won't find it because I definitely don't even have any of it anymore. There might be something at my mom's house back in New Mexico, but I have uh, uh, old songs that uh, like my old music was like writer's style, other people's beats. You know what I mean? And then I got really good at copying empty loop spots on other people's songs as well, and just turning those into songs. Like learning how to like just like from tape to tape, reel it and make a beat, and I would rap to that beat now. You know what I mean? So like that's kind of like what I was doing back in the day, but overall, that's um, the ingenuity, I guess.
And lately, that name's got you in a bit of a fuss, huh?
Well,
You
well,
say-
it's been going for a minute, but yeah, it's these guys definitely know I exist, and they know that uh they're straight up stealing my shit.
I didn't mean to make you go too far into it. I just had to bring it up a little bit. When you guys are searching up this man, make sure you're looking up the right guy. At the end of this stream, I am going to have his Spotify link in the description so you can find him directly and know it's the right link so you can be giving the right man the plays and check him out on all of his platforms and whatever he wants you to have with that link tree link that he has. So, yeah.
Well, that's honestly the best way, just because it has pretty much every platform I have on there. So that way, if there's whatever's your flavor, you got it there. You know what I mean? So
Right.
that's the whole reason of that.
All right. So we're at the game questions, and again, it's just an assortment of either ors. I'm gonna ask you one or the other, one of the three, and you just choose fill in the blank type shit. Goes pretty quick. So without further ado, the candy, Twix or Reese's?
Reese's
All right.
Fast
Um,
Breaks. Tell me why that's your favorite candy bar.
which one?
Reese's Fast Break.
Oh my god, 'cause it's so good and soft and fluffy, but good and peanut buttery and man, that's a shit, boy. I love I love Reese's too. I just Twix are okay too, I guess. Like I almost put Reese's up against Milky Way, but I wouldn't know how to pick that one. That'd be a really close one too. Like
I mean,
man,
Twix is good. Twix is good. Don't get me wrong, but when you comparing the two, Reese's. Have you tried those Reese's where they combine it with the Oreos?
I don't know if I have.
Oh,
That's
bro, they got Reese's with Oreo now. It's fucking fire.
and
I
stop
like
it.
them. They even have them like peanut butter sandwich and grape jelly sandwich.
Uh, I'm just
Weird.
gonna ask this one because I always get people that hits me with one of the ones that I don't say. So I'm just say, what's your favorite season? Because I had it put up as summer or winter, and everybody's like spring, fall. I'm like, well, fuck, you got me there because my shit's fall. But
Um, my favorite season is all of them. Honestly, have an affinity for all seasons. Like
oh
each
man, I
one,
I
It's
fucking hate winter.
each one brings a cycle. No, no, don't get me wrong. I mean, there's points where the only thing I hate about winter is the cold.
Right.
Um,
Other
and,
than that,
and
I guess.
outside of that, if it wasn't as cold, the winter's not as bad. But the overall, it's I
It's
enjoy the winter wonderland.
uh,
If I could be warm, I can enjoy it. So
yeah,
I
it's
have an
just
affinity for certain ones, but I honestly love all of them. But who doesn't love summertime? My shit is I'm a traveler, so most of the time that I do travel, it is to warmer climates. I do love the Caribbean islands or traveling the Caribbean. I actually work as a travel agent as well, and
what is that travel argo? I don't fucking know. So
kind of something like that. But like, no, I'm actually a person that actually will help you like organize a trip and put it together. My specialty is actually cruises. Um, but cruising is honestly something that I do a lot. So like, basically pay some shit, pay a deposit, overall pay it off. Go down to wherever the port city is, get on a boat and go sail for a few days, and
so
have everything taken care of for you. Like I've done it enough to where the ship's not giving me free drinks and shit. So like if I want to get drunk,
yeah,
I
okay.
can get drunk, um, throw some
That's
money on a casino, get down off the ship and go explore an island, whatever. So like me and my
right.
girl, we've been doing that quite a bit, and that's just what we
I've
do.
never been
So
on a cruise because I'm honestly, I think I'm scared of the ocean. I don't know. I think it's beautiful, but I just respect it, and I say
bro,
that.
it's so like a lot of people are afraid of it, and then like I've seen first timers who are completely afraid of being on the ocean go on a cruise and fucking enjoy the shit out of
I
it.
I just
And
don't
I'm
like
telling you what, I'll tell you
it.
why. I'll tell you why. The reason why that they enjoy it is because when you're inside the ship, you can't even tell you're on water unless it's like crazy weather outside, right? Which is usually not the case. They won't leave usually if there's crazy weather. But as far as all that goes, though, there's like you can't even tell you're on the water. It's just like in a giant hotel with fucking, and the only way you can tell you're on water is when you're walking by a window and there's the water outside. You know what I mean? You go upstairs. There's like a restaurants, food all day. Fucking, there's bars everywhere. There's fucking parties going on. There's fucking Broadway style shows and shit. So like fucking this entire time, you don't even realize you're out on the water. All of a sudden, they're like, "Meh, meh," you're at the port, and they're like, get off the ship if you want. Go explore Cozumel, Mexico. Be back on by 5, and then
Nah,
you
see,
go.
like I grew up on rivers and shit like that, but I stand a chance in a river. You're on a big metal fucking box out in the ocean with
Mhm.
waves and just what ifs, and I don't know. I think that's the phobia there. Like the ocean, you get to a point you're not seeing land. Okay. Um.
You
mm.
ain't living. You gotta live it, man. You gotta live it. I'm
Man,
serious, man. Though, like I was the same way at a point, but like when you're out there, man, and like you're able to like see the shit that's out there, man. Like fucking that fear goes away because you're just more excited to see what's coming up. You know what I mean? So it's
okay.
cool. It's
All right,
cool.
fair enough. I like fall because it's hoodie weather. It's not too hot. It's not too cold. You can throw a hoodie on and be comfortable. And the color change is obviously so pretty and shit.
I
So
like fall because of Halloween.
and well, Halloween. I'm trying not to even like go there. That's hot, dude. My house I have juggalo dolls outside on my porch year round. Fuck a day for it, bro. I'm the weirdo in this town. Um, but yeah. So cool. Day or night?
Evening.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. I'm not a morning person. Like I work mornings, mind you, but if I had a choice, I would not. I hate getting up in the mornings unless I absolutely have to. I would rather sleep in until about noon, and then I'll stay up until 3 in the morning. That's a whole different vibe. I'm more of a night owl, so
Yeah.
answer that night. But
I like the evenings because it's the time I get off work and I don't have to deal with people anymore. So
right, right. All right. Truck, car, or I guess got to throw in SUV.
I'm gonna go with the SUV because I'm 6'3", so I need some space. So
Gotcha. Fair enough. Um, you're taking your sweetheart out on a date. Are you going for a movie night or roller skating?
probably movie night.
Okay. He said we ain't breaking the ankles. Boy, I walked so many miles today. I literally like my age. I felt it. I'm like, fuck.
Well, it would definitely be roller skating if I could. I just can't anymore. Like I can physically, like I know how to roller skate. I just physically am not allowed to anymore. I guess medically concerning. So
Okay. Okay. Um, pizza or pasta?
pizza, no
Oh,
question.
quick. Um, the next one is for the interest of your fans. Facebook or Instagram, which are you most active on?
Probably Facebook.
Okay, and TikTok or Twitter if you have them.
The TikTok I have is actually for my travel agency, and then I do have Twitter as well. So, yeah,
Okay. Um, Pepsi products or Coke products? And don't be
none,
punch. You said none?
none. I don't drink
Okay.
soda.
You don't?
I don't drink soda. I don't even drink Fago. Like honestly, the only time I drink Fago is at an ICP show, and that's if the Fago lands and
You
gets in
catch
my
it?
mouth, or I'm parched during the show, and it's the only thing to drink, and I can grab it and drink it. Then
What?
that's
It's
I
easy
don't drink soda.
saying what's your favorite Fago. But
Oh, favorite Fago. Shit, man. It's the candy apple.
ooh, okay. I like that as a treat, but to consistently drink, it's too sweet almost. I like the firework. Um,
Well, look, if we're gonna go, I guess on a consistent, 'cause you said favorite.
right,
Uh,
true, true.
but
I tried to elaborate them.
consistent
Like,
is going to be Arctic
oh,
Mist
there's so many different Fagos, and to just at least try them, they're good. But like
or the
some of
Arctic
them,
Sun.
I
Arctic
want
Sun,
to
yeah.
drink every day. I just
The one. If I could, if I still drink soda, because I did drink soda for a long time, but if I still drank soda, the one that I would drink the most is probably the one, or I would say the Fago that I drank the most was Arctic Sun,
okay. Yeah, I think
even
that
though it's kind of still relatively new. It's really
yeah,
good to me. So
firework, and you can't go wrong with the root beer or orange. Like orange, just period on
Rocket Ride.
orange. Like that's a solid, just flavor orange soda. So yeah, and root beer. There. That's what I mean. I just rock and rise got its own little, and like like Fago's Fago baby. All right. Pie or cake?
Cake.
Ooh, see, it's got to be the right kind of cake, and I'm gonna use the word like I like a moist cake. You know what I'm saying? I don't
I'm
like
a,
no dry cake with overly sweet icing. It don't mash.
I'm what you would call a chocolateholic. So if it's a chocolate cake, as long as it has no coconut in it, I'm game. Let's go. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm there. Joshua 4328 said, "Moon Miss Blue, whoop whoop, welcome in. We're just about to wrap
Blue
this."
Moon Mist was fucking fire. Yes. Blue Moon Mist was ultra fire. Yes.
I tried the
Uh,
blue raz at Gathering 2025. I didn't even know there's a blue raz. That was all
yeah.
right.
Oh, the Jasmine Blue Raspberry.
Right, but it's not something again I would want to drink all the
So
time.
so so back in the day, I forgot how long ago it was, but there was a moon mist. You know, moon mist. There was a blue moon mist. It was fucking fire. It was really good. I'm glad that Ninja brought that up. That shit was good. There's they even had a diet soda that was a Boston cream pie and a chocolate cream pie.
Ooh. Yeah, I don't know that I know about that. We just got look. We had just for the longest time here where I live. You know, you have your little basic, the regular flavors of Fago at your little corner gas station, but they didn't really have like a whole lot of flavors. We just got a store. Well, now it's been about a year back called Pavies, and they actually had a selection. You know, it opened up the horizons or whatever. But
The
I
one
know
I do,
there's Egos I haven't seen or tried, or you know what I'm saying. You go to Detroit, you'll see it all.
the one Fago I do not like is Red Pop.
Yeah, I don't like much for strawberry or red or big red or I'm not that. That's not. Yeah, that's not my jam.
It's well, Big Red
Like
is
red
cream
though,
soda.
not my
Big Red
jam.
is cream soda, but Red Pop is supposed to be strawberry soda. That should just taste like cough syrup to me.
Right, right. You can still order blue from Fago online. Fuck them. Nah, I guess they gave ICP a little acknowledgement, but not completely. No, that's cool, dude. Um. Okay, where am I at here? Oh yeah. Okay, the fun one. You're forced. You don't have a choice. You got to pick one or the other though. You either have to make a 3 mile walk in the rain, in the rain, or you got to make a 5 mile walk through the desert, provided some water and a couple shade spots so you don't dehydrate.
So I'll tell you this right now. I've done both of those. So if I had to choose between either one of them, um, I would go with probably the desert, just because that's where I'm from. I'm from the desert. New Mexico is the desert, and I lived in a rural area, and the area where I lived was 5 miles away from town, and I would have to walk from the rural area to town. So uh,
This just brought my
it
question to
is.
reality. That was a random question for all of a year now doing interviews, and he's like, "Nah, that shit was real on a daily."
Man, when I went to Europe, me and my girl walked. We added up all the steps or the steps that we did. It was like 212 miles in 12 days
Let me elaborate
walking.
how real you just made that. 188 artists, and only five of them have picked the desert for the same reason. But they didn't say they walk to and from every day like you. But it's because they lived in that area. Like Acetone Boogie, I think is like from
Yeah,
Arizona.
acetone. I know him. Yeah, Bobby.
Yeah,
Bobby. Yeah.
and there's like a few other artists, and that was their whole MO. Like they're from those hotter areas, so it was a little more normal for them. The
Yeah.
rest of those 188 were like, yeah, I'm gonna take the rain. So yeah, no, that's crazy. That's cool. Um, all right. Speaking of Mexican food or Chinese?
Mexican food.
Oh, okay. I prefer the taste of Mexican over general Chinese, but sometimes that Chinese buffet, baby, I gotta get all I can get in on the little $25, you know.
Yeah,
That's
if I had to choose between them, I'd definitely go with Mexican. I mean, Chinese food good, but I'm a seafood guy, and Mexican seafood is close to none, man. There's nothing like it. So
Swill said, "Did Demise do anything dumb?" Demise looks Chinese.
it's really
Whoop whoop, Swill. He said I'm late. It's all
I'm
good.
high as shit. Yeah, this really spill. Yeah.
Are you at Juggalo Day, Swill? I know all the cool people are there and stuff. Juggalo Weekend on the West Side Juggalo Day. I know you hosted Juggalo Day. That's fucking awesome on you. That's cool. Did you gain a bazillion subscribers? Um, all right. Okay, so now the random it ain't even a fill in the blank, it's just a random hypothetical, if you will. So you're given $5,000 cash money, but you have to pick one store and spend it all immediately. This can be a big chain known store like Walmart or something like this, or this could be a local mom and pop shop store local to you. or it could be a known like online store. But you got to tell us what you're getting, and you're spending it all hypothetically.
Is there a stipulation
No,
like to
just
this? Okay, so then it would be what you would call a marijuana dispensary.
okay. He said, "I'm gonna just load up on some Chiba, man." You're not the
Yeah,
only one that said that. Dude, I really enjoy that question, as basic and random as it is. I've heard some of the craziest, randomest, coolest, heartfelt, goofiest, dumbest. Like I've heard the craziest responses to that question. So no, that's what's up. That's dope. I'm with it. I just went to one. I mean, I'm gonna dox myself. I went to a place today. But yeah. So that's what's up. $5,000 though, bro. Like you getting a couple pounds. What do you can buy a bong? Are you set on that level? Like that's a lot of smoke.
that's what I spend it on. I mean, you said a store. I mean, technically, if I had $5,000, I would spend it on traveling. I'd go travel. That's really what I would do with it. But outside of that, though, if I had a store, I had to spend it on it. It'd be on some weed.
Supposed
Material
to
shit. Material shit means absolutely nothing to me.
right, right. Coming from nothing to have, dude. And that's another growth thing, dude. On a mental, spiritual, call it what you want, but you know what you allow something to have the power and control, rather it is a materialistic thing or a physical person or like an emotional statement, a word, like can really change how your life is going. You can't control what somebody else is doing, but there is small and things you can do to, work on yours. And so hell yeah. And Swill said, Wiggs, if you put a $2 level, I would join your membership. I swear I got a dollar one. Why does it got you ain't gotta give me $2? Maybe it is $2, 191. MP is like my only member. I don't know. That dude, he's like the greatest juggalo of all time. And I can't wait till one day I meet him. And I'm gonna like probably make some crazy video for him or something. And you should do the same with all of your
The
AI
swill's the shit. You guys should have a cross
cross.
fucking
I've
podcast.
been I've been on Swill's podcast once or twice. He done some just like random shit ones or whatever, and allow people up on his panel, and I've been up there. No member. Oh, Swilly, you really didn't have to do that though, but I fucking appreciate it. Love you, buddy. Um, he's passing me up in the dust. 23 is the man. OMP. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, he's like the awesomest. Okay, so at any rate, rambling. Swill, I love you. Congrats on your freaking hosting the Juggalo Day thing. That's dope. See you at Juggalo, Ohio. That's now just a few weeks away, baby. Let's go. Um, okay, fill in the blank questions. My bad, Demise.
No, you're good.
Uh, okay, so the first fill in the blank question is my favorite vacation was blank or is blank, however you want to look at that.
My favorite vacation is when I went to Europe. That was super fucking dope time. I was there for
Did
two
you go to
weeks.
like Amsterdam or like
I went to
where?
Amsterdam. So I went on a 12-day Scandinavian Europe cruise from Europe, from London. Well, outside of London, a town called Dover. If you ever heard of the White Cliffs of Dover. So we sailed from there. We went to a bunch of different towns. We went to Stockholm, went to Helsinki, Finland, went to Tallinn, Estonia, Kiel, Germany, Amsterdam. Amsterdam was ultra fresh. Um, other another town in Germany, but like it was a really cool thing. We went like castle hopping and shit. So like we went and checked out like a couple castles. Um, we went and like saw like this old town. We drank like in this old bar with like the oldest door in the entire area. It's like like $700 year old door, and it still functions. Yeah, so there's a lot of cool
Did
shit that we did.
cultural shock like going to these countries? Was there ever that just you really were like put back moment or like I mean
Um,
I don't know.
there wasn't like anything like crazy that I guess you could like I would say like this kind of like be taken aback from. It to me it just felt like how like there's anywhere else. There's people that are out and about trying to make their living, and they're out in the market, trying to
That's
sell their
life.
wares and do things, and um, it's just like anywhere else is, but like there's definitely different vibe, I guess per se, or different way of doing things in places. But overall, I wouldn't say that there's like a direct culture shock, if you
Okay.
will.
Yeah, yeah. And I've never been. I almost once had a chance to go freaking to China through the student ambassador program, and then I had to like cover like a fee, and my mom couldn't do it because we were poor. And then after the fact, she found out I could have been sponsored by the local car dealership or some shit. Like I was big mad about that for a minute. Like if I could do anything in my life, I knew I was poor. I understood that I was nothing and that we had not shit. You know what I'm saying? And that opportunity that arise somehow I got put in, signed up for it, the whole ambassador program, and like I'm like, what? You know,
Yeah,
like what? And then they're like, yeah, but you need 7,000 yada yada. Like no, and that ain't happening. Like
right.
and as an adult now, I understand too. Like I was probably harsh on my mom because like the average I guess middle class, lower class person makes, 20 to 30,000 dollars a year. $7,000 is a big chunk of money, and it just, I look back at it, I'm like, well, but still, so that's cool on you. The next fill in the blank question I have for you is the bicycle I remember most as a kid was blank.
Bicycle.
Yep. Brand of
Huh.
bike or any memory you have about a bicycle or
The bicycle that I remember the most, I'd probably say, is the first mountain bike I ever had. Parents bought me a mountain bike when I was a kid, like when I was like 11 years old, and like we had asked for bikes forever, and they all of a sudden finally got us a bike. And once I got that bike, I went everywhere. So
um the bike I probably remember most as a kid was stolen because I had this stupid thought process that if you left your bike by the sidewalk, it deserved to be stolen if I was done walking. And that wasn't right of me, you know what I'm saying? A lot of bikes ended up in the park pond, and it wasn't just me, there's other people. But at any rate, so that's one memory of a bike that made me bring up this whole question when I sat down a long time ago to make the list. But then I, redact with honestly the bike that I remember, and he is gone, folks. That's it. He said, "You're a thief, and I want nothing to do with it." No, but and then the bike I truly remember like having most, again, just from being poor, was probably like a Next or Mongoose, and I always tried to at least have some pegs on it, or you know what I'm saying, whatever. And me and the homies be trying to do the like jumping from peg to peg and seat to seat, and that kind of shit.
yeah, for sure.
Um, is your mic muted now?
No, can you hear me?
Does it? Oh no,
Nope.
I don't know why I'm not hearing. Oh, he heard me. Can y'all hear me? Swill, are you in here? Biking days. Bike, bike. Swill, can you still hear me?
Can you hear me now?
I can't.
Right.
Can you feel me now? Yeah, I don't know. See, it's just a tech night, I swear. And that sucks. I wanted to use this mic for me earlier, but as long as I bet it sounds all right. I don't know. Maybe it's just weird.
No, you sounded right for sure.
All right. All right. So yeah, I'm doing a little bike tricks and yada yada and a next or mongoose. Um. Okay, so the last one, we go back to where I said this is like I started to say earlier, or whatever. Talking about the ocean, but the best part about the beach, fresh water or salt for that matter, is blank.
The best part about the beach is the water itself.
Yeah. Okay. Can hear
Whether
both.
it's fresh water or salt water, they're both healing in their own ways. Like why are you gonna go to the beach and just like be at the beach and not go to the water? Like, go get in that motherfucking water. Like,
Hey, um, I expect people to come up here, at least men, anyhow. Well, now I don't, because I've been shockingly proven wrong. You know what I'm saying? I should make this like some kind of scientific test, and the facts are there. Only a few have actually said it, but I expect, men to come up here and be like, oh, of course, bitches in bikinis. But, it's not that. I say, the view's nice. Me and my old lady both can look at the view because we have that understanding with each other. But that's not what it's all about. It's about being humbled and just being there in the moment and walking up to that shoreline and realizing that you'll never be bigger than Mother Nature. You know what I'm saying? You'll never beat her.
never.
Getting drowned in a teaspoon of water, no matter how strong or tough you are, or how many people you beat up. You can't, and it grounds you. That's like taking your shoes off and going and walking in some grass. Damn it, you know what I'm saying? Like, call me a
That's
hippie
some
or
grass. Yeah.
but that's the real like if you don't I guess I feel sorry for you if you don't go to a big body of water, a beach, a lake, obviously the coast, the ocean, and get some kind of like a euphoric like I don't know what you're doing, I don't know what you got going on in your life or whatever. So yeah. But Ouija is live right now on what? I hate you, Swill. What is he live on Facebook?
Yeah, it's probably live on Facebook talking about his album Temple of Skulls or Pyramid of Skulls or
There
whatever it's called.
balls, baby. Yeah. Um, but no, yeah. Thank you very much. Firstly, like I said earlier a couple times, right at D's Facebook. Huh? Oh. At any rate, thank you, because time is something you can't get back. I really appreciated you coming on here. You reaching out to me. You formally reached out through email. All you done what was supposed to. I didn't have to do all the work, which is nice. You know what I'm saying? When stuff kind of just works out and goes accordingly and whatnot. So thank you very much. I'll push it as much as possible. You're more than welcome to clip little videos and whatnot from the final product and share it out on socials or whatever if you want. And yeah, if there's any last minute thanks or shout outs or anything you want to say or whatever, then this would be
Oh,
your moment to go ahead and
yeah,
do that.
yeah,
Everybody
for
go
sure.
Bill's edition. He said I'll plug your shit all the time, Wicks. I believe.
Yeah, so first off and foremost, thank you, of course, for having me. I appreciate it. Thank you for, of course, taking the time to even share your time with me. And so I appreciate the value of that as well. And I'm glad you appreciate the value of time because the value of time is the most valuable thing that someone does own. Um, Now, with that, as far as that goes, the people I love to shout out, definitely my people. My girl is the fucking, she's the shit. She sticks with me through thick and thin. Of course, it's a roller coaster. We all ride our ups and downs and things. Is how we do. Through life, it's what you make of it, and with it, your people that are truly there, they're going to stick with you. So with that, my boys. from the fucking 17th layer squad. Shade, Mikey, Simon, they're all the fucking shit. Fucking Swilly here, all the spot media, they're dopest. So
Listen,
just
don't I do that too when you're like, "What up, spam?" Swill, that's how this man sent me an email. Just so you know, it literally said, "What up, spam?" and I knew he came from you, or at least something somehow.
yeah,
Some
yeah.
people entertain.
So anyways, but yeah, that's so all my people, I mean, so like just whatever it is, and, if you fuck with me, fucking dope. If you don't, that's also cool, whatever. But just stick to yourself, stay true to you, do what you got to do to elevate yourself, because you're the only person that you got. I mean, there's others that are around you. There's people that got you, but they also have to get themselves as well. If you see what I'm saying, so just stay true to you and your beliefs, and you'll go far in doing what you want to do, as long as you actually build a plan and reach for it. So, shout out to anybody and everybody that's down with the shit.
Absolutely. And I like to close same way every time. I like to say, tell somebody you love them. You don't know who needs to hear that, and it could be you that changes the way they think or the way they're feeling in that moment or time of need or sorrow or whatever it may be. That struggle. I know when I was 18 and homeless, nobody thought I was homeless. They thought I was just a dirty kid on a park bench, out and about in the day. Nobody stopped and said, "Hey, I can't give you no money, but I'll talk to you. I'll listen to you." Nobody does that shit. They say they do on paper and whatever for a view, but like nobody really, breaks down. So, just tell somebody you love them. And if you're too masculine or macho to do that, then tell them Wiggles loves them and tell them where to find me so I can tell them myself. Um,
Modernize telling your
I,
friends you fucking love them. Modernize telling your people you love them, because love goes a long way, and only if you really truly do, love them and appreciate them. I mean, don't let that be like some empty words and shit. But like,
yeah,
if
yeah,
you love someone, tell that motherfucker you love them. So with
right.
that, even in regards to that, as far as that goes, love or hate, just let it known that as a human to another human, I love you.
Hell yeah. I love you, homie. Whoop whoop. Thank you.
Woo woo.
Put you later.
Hey, hey.